everyone. Welcome to Creative Stampin' Designs. My name is Karen. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Central New Jersey. And we're going to make a card today. Alright, so I'm a little unorganized today, more so than normal. Thought I was prepared, and then I wasn't. Things changed. Then as soon as I was getting ready to go live, my husband called. The dog started barking. I was like, oh, my luck. If you're hopping on, if you're watching live, or if you're watching the replay, just say hi. Let me know where you're from. Hi, Carol. How are you? Loved your card today. All right. So, my whole card got changed around because one of the Celebration DSPs sold out, and I didn't want to use that for the card. Hi, Barbara. Thanks for joining. I didn't want to. I was going to use the Dainty Flowers, but checked, and I believe that's sold out, so I didn't want to use that for my card. So I had to change everything around, and it was getting changed around very last minute. So we went with Cottage Rose because I know that's available. At least I'm almost positive it is. All right, I am going to get started, and I used a little of everything. I used Cottage Rose. I used what are these called? Forever Flourishing dies, the ones that go with Forever Fern. I use the dies that go with Cottage Rose. I used a little of everything. It's like I said, my card is all over the place today. And then I cut a few things out, and then I stamped one thing, and then realized I wasn't happy with what I stamped, so I have to stamp it again. So we're going to get started here. Before I get started, I just want to remind everybody that this is the last week for the joining special. Hi, Renice. Thanks for joining. Oh, I am too. I'm happy you were able to catch me live. This is the last week for the joining special if you are interested. It's a really great deal right now. You get 3 options. One of them is you get to pick $175 of product of your choice for $99, and it ships for free. And then the other 2, you get to choose either a boho blue or the white mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, plus $175 of product, and you pay just $129. Tax if it's available, if it's in your area, and it ships for free. They send extra a past paper pumpkin kit, business supplies if you want to make it a business. There's absolutely no obligation to sell. Join just to enjoy the discount. If you're interested, reach out to me at creativestampindesigns@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to talk to you. Also, we're down to our last week of Celebration, and as I said, one of the things, I believe, did sell out. But they did add some other items from the annual catalog, and one of them is a whole bundle. The Eden's Garden bundle for the $100 level. But they did add, a couple punches, couple embossing folders. So those are still available if you're interested, if you haven't gotten your order in yet. And the last thing is, starting in March, we're going to be having online exclusive products. I believe it's not every month. It's more, I think it's 3 or 4 times a year. I don't remember what I read. Sorry. But if you go online on my blog, there's a link that you can print out the flyers so you can see what will be coming in March. There's the bundle, the DSP, the specialty DSP, these amazing basic 3D embossing folders. I love them. The little loose frosted dots and the alphabet, the classic letters stamp set. And these will only be available online. Okay, but there is a printable PDF on my blog, creativestampindesigns.com. And just ignore the QR code because that will not work until after March 1st. Okay, let's get started. So I'm doing a card that I haven't made in a while. So fingers crossed I get it right. I'm starting with a panel of Petal Pink. Can you tell what colors I like? Petal Pink, that is 4 1/4 by 11. It is scored at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. And I'm just gonna. Boy, I didn't get my scissors out. Didn't get my bone folder out. Oh boy, I usually have all these ready. Okay, so we're just gonna. Both of these are mountain folds, making an easel card. I did do some cutting and prep ahead of time. Okay, so that's your basic, the card base. And then I do have another panel of, and I wasn't sure. And if you think I should change it, let me know before I glue anything down. I have another panel of Petal Pink, which I am just, it's going to get adhered right on the front. So then when it folds up, you'll see a lot of Petal Pink. I do have a mat for the inside of Calypso Coral, and I was undecided if I should make this Calypso Coral or the Petal Pink. I went with the Petal Pink, but like I said, if you think I should do Calypso Coral or Soft Suede, because I'm using that color also, let me know. I'll be happy to change it. It's just a quick cut of paper. So we're going to just set this on the side right now, and I'm going to set that one on the side. And what I want to do real quick, I'm going to stamp, I want this to make sure it dries. The rose figure, oh my goodness, the large rose image from Cottage Rose. I'm stamping it in soft suede ink. And I'm using soft suede because that is one of the colors in the DSP that I'm using. And also, I didn't want to stamp it in black, even though I'm coloring it with my stamping blends, because I wanted it not real striking, if that makes sense. Make sure my ink pads really need to be re-inked. I'm slowly re-inking them. And if I'm missing any comments or anything, I will go back like I always do. Okay. Like I said, I'm stamping this now. I just want it to dry. I want it to dry good before I start coloring it. So, like I said, I did some of the prep ahead of time. So, I took a panel of, I'll just use this one for now. I took a panel of basic white cardstock. And I did this ahead of time, but I'm going to show you what I did. Oops. I used my split card textures. I love these things. If you don't have them, you really should get them. They are awesome. So I put it on the basic white and I cut it. Okay? I have it done already. I have some of my cutting and all done already. All right, then I took, I'm not putting it away right now. Then I took the panel and I embossed it with the brick and mortar because I just wanted to. And this is what I got. I don't know if you can, so the one side is the brick and then the other side you can see through. So I have a piece of DSP to put behind that. But I just wanted to give it texture. That was all I did it for. This is my piece for the inside. So then I grabbed a panel of the Fancy Flora DSP, and that's where my colors are coming from, to put behind it. And this is where I was undecided which way I was going, and so I think we're going like that. So it's just to give it some color in the background. And then I did cut things out using Calypso Coral. I have the soft suede ink I'm using, soft succulent, soft seafoam. I pre-cut a few things. So I'm going to adhere this to the back of this, and I'm going to really hope I don't get glue all over the place. This part wasn't a problem for the gluing. It's this edge. And I think last time I used the split card. Sorry, I can't talk and do a thin line at the same time. Can you tell? I think last time I did this, I had the adhesive sheet on the back. All right, so we're going to just adhere this to this, and I'm going to see, this was one of the other colors I was going to go with too. I saw the gray and yellow, and I thought about doing that. Like I said, I was all over the place. I couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to do. And then when I was finally pulling it together, that's when my phone rang, the dog started barking, and oh. And I even thought about giving the dog a break and letting her stay out of the crate while I did my live. And I didn't go with that because she tends to just come and jump on me because she wants to. Oh, thanks, Venice. Okay, I'm going to hope that this is dry. And I have my Petal Pink and Soft Succulent markers, because that's what I was going with. And we're just going to put a little bit of color on this. We're going to use the dark one to shade where it's already shaded. I was going to have this all cut out ahead of time, so I don't have to worry about fussing with cutting, but that didn't work so well because I forgot to stamp it. But I do have some greens cut already. The fern from the Forever Flourishing dies, I did pre-cut some of those. All right. And like I've said this before, I really don't have any rhyme or reason the way I color. I just color. Whatever works. I always tend to go with these subtle colors. I think in the case of this card, it was more because this was the colors in the paper. Oops. And just as a reminder, in April, our in colors, the 2021 to 2023 in colors, which are the Fresh Freesia or Evening Evergreen Fresh Freesia, Pale Papaya, Polished Pink, and Soft Succulent, will be retiring. So if these are colors you really like, Now would be a really good time to grab them, because once they announce that they are being retired, they tend to sell out really fast. All right, that's good enough. Hi, Rosie. Oh, no worries. Thanks for joining. Heard you're not having really good weather out there. Hate to say it, but it's not real nice here. Wasn't bad this morning. Went into work. Then when I got home, all of a sudden I'm hearing this noise. I wasn't quite sure what was going on. It was sleeting and raining and snowing and ugh. I will take snow any day over the sleet and freezing rain. I cannot stand freezing rain. Give me snow or give me warm summer rain. I don't like the freezing rain. Almost done here. The soft succulent is, I am really going to miss this color. I think this is one of my absolute favorite greens. All right, and I forgot to pull the one color out. Color these little, whatever these things are. Not quite sure what these are. But we're going to do those in Calypso Coral. Just giving them a little color, and I'm using the light for those. Alright, I'm going to cut this out real quick. Just have to find the die. Get this cut out real quick, and we can start putting everything together. I even had a piece of my Post-it tape already cut to hold this in place as I bring this over to the machine. All right, be right back. And the rest of this panel I'm going to use because I need to do the sentiment to pop up to hold the easel up in place. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we are going. Here's everything I cut ahead of time. I've got, like I said, I used all the colors that were in the paper, well, most of them. Soft succulent, soft sea foam. What I'm using, I'm not sure. These here, Calypso Coral, and what I did is I put the dimensionals on the back because I wanted some of the papers to stay in, some to go out. And then I did cut like little eucalyptus pieces in Evening Evergreen. So, like I said, not sure what I'm putting on, but I figured I would have them cut ahead of time. So we're going to put the rose, I think, just like that. I'm just going to put the dimensionals in the middle so I have room to sneak my, oops, my little, how was I putting this? The greenery. Couldn't think what it was called. Right there, over there. I'm not going to be putting anything behind that. So these I could put here. Oh my goodness. All right, and then what I do a lot of times afterwards is I will sneak other dimensionals underneath. So we're just going to put this right like that. And then I'm going to kind of fit a couple pieces, and I'm probably going to have to trim the stem just to get it out of my way. See, even that dimensional I put in the wrong spot. Let's see. All right, we got it. I got it. There we go. I wanted that there. Let's trim this stem too. Nobody's going to know except you and I that we trimmed anything. And this, let's see if I can get these dimensionals off without taking the leaves. Oh, I did. And we're going to kind of just poke that one. Oh, these, I forgot to put glue on these. Oh my goodness. Oh, well that one's staying down. No, it's not going to stay though. Let me get a little bit of glue on that. That one's not going anywhere because those dimensionals are holding it, so it's just going to stay like that. So we are going to put a little bit of glue just on this. Okay, and then I do have this one that I do have to put glue on. Oh my goodness. Take a breath here. It's getting me very stressed out. Okay. We're just going to put it on the stem. And then we'll just kind of put a couple little fillers in, just to give a little bit of dark color. Just to make it pop a little bit. This one right down there. All right, and then I'll show you how I get those little dimensionals in there. I'm going to take the backings off, well, with the top off. I'm actually going to have to get another thing in dimensionals, and I'm using just the little half dimensionals. These just seem to work well for me. And I just kind of slide them underneath and nobody knows. Just put one more right, oops. Doing well sticking to me. Okay, well, there. Everything's there in place. All right, so we're going to adhere this onto petal pink. And I'm going to use liquid glue for this. Whoops. So I have that little bit of wiggle room. Oh my goodness, I have all these little pieces all over. All right, now we're going to adhere this just to the bottom section of the front. And this sleeve should be okay in the envelope. If not, I might have to do a little doctoring up. And again, I'm going to use the Stampin' Seal Plus, and I'm just going to put it right on the bottom section here. Okay, now my Stampin' Seal's not working either. I just want to make sure it's going to stay. Turn. I have to do things sideways. You didn't notice. So there you go. So then the sentiment will have the inside sentiment right here, and that will hold it up, but then it folds flat in an envelope. Okay. Oh, see, almost forgot this. Got these little dragonfly, oops, wrong way, little dragonfly trinkets. I love these things, and I just think it needs a dragonfly. Actually, I think I'm going to put this on with glue, believe it or not. Whoops. And just put them right like that. Okay. And I'm just going to put the one dragonfly. All right, I'm going to use this sentiment for the inside, and then I did have the happy birthday that I was just going to put on the top. Let me know what you think. Do you think I should put happy birthday on the outside, or whoops, sorry, I hit the camera. On the outside, or should I just leave it plain? Do the inside sentiment. All right, and that's going to... Okay, I have to restamp that because apparently there was a dog hair. I don't see the hair. Guessing it's on there. Okay, sounds good. Hi Pam, thanks for joining. I didn't see you pop in. Yep, there it is. Okay, that's better. No dog hair. And what I am going to do, I'm not going to color it right now, but on the inside, because this is going to go on the inside, I'll show you, like this. I am going to stamp the rose on the top, and I'll color it after I'm done. So then the rose will be on the inside also. All right. Yeah, color that once it's good and dry. All right, oh, minor detail. I forgot to take a punch out or a... All right, we're really winging. I'm grabbing whatever I have handy. Gee whiz. And I think that'll work. Make sure it's straight, sorry. All right, and I want to see. Okay, so we're going to adhere. Get the white panel. Right like that. Okay, let's put this on the inside of the card. So then we know placement for the piece to hold the easel up. Okay, we definitely need dimensionals for this. Oh my goodness, I have a real mess over here. I am going to put an extra one. Is that the top? Yeah. I was going to put one on the bottom too. Just so it stays. I know I'm a little excessive with the dimensionals, but that's okay. Yeah, it's off already. All right, so we want this to hold up. So we're going to put this right toward the bottom. It'll hold up like that, and I am going to put a couple embellishments on that. And of course, I don't have those out either. I'm going to put the elegant faceted, because I think they just kind of go with it. We'll do, oops, I have two pieces in there. We're going to use these. I believe these are petal pink. Okay. Do a quick envelope. And then we will be done. All the instructions, along with a link to my video, will be on my blog on Friday, creativestampindesigns.com. There'll be the link to YouTube, a link to my Facebook page, and directions, the best that I can type them up. Oops. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. If you do make the card, in the comments on my Facebook page, you can share the, I'll just stick this underneath since I can't use it anyway. In the comments on Friday on Facebook, if you make the card, share a picture of yours, because I love seeing what everybody does. And again, I'm stamping this in the soft suede on the front of the envelope. I will color it later because I need to make sure the ink is dry. And plus, I don't think you want to sit there watching me color again. All right, so there we have it. I did forget to put the happy birthday on. I don't know, I'll decide if I want to put it on. There you go. Nice, quick, and easy. The easel card is really easy. I don't know why I don't make more of them. So considering I had nothing prepared, I pulled it all together today. All right, thank you for watching, everyone. Don't forget, Celebration ends next Tuesday. And if you watched me last week, I had said that I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to go live this week because it was the 1st. Well, it's not the 1st. It's the 22nd. But next Wednesday is the 1st. And if I get out of work on time, I'll be able to go live. I'll have everything, I'm going to prep everything to Tuesday beforehand. So if I get out of work, I'll have everything prepped. I'll come home, I'll be able to go live. If I cannot, I will post something that I won't be able to go live. And then in that case, I would see you the following week. All right. Thank you for joining me. I hope you like the card. You'll give it a try. And please, please, please share with me. All right. And if you are interested in joining our team, we'd love to have you. It's a great team. And I believe probably about at least 90% of them, 90% of us are just hobby demonstrators. We just join just to get the discount. So again, reach out. I'd be happy to talk to you about it. You only have 1 week left for that also. That ends next Tuesday also, right when Celebration ends. All right. Thank you everyone for joining, and I hope to see you next week. Have a good week, everyone. Bye-bye.